And now they aren't. Well, there's a little something called a wake low that went by, and we are going to show you what happened, which is from, what's that movie with the...
no idea.
Oh, it's blanking out of my head. What happened? Anyways, let's talk about the wake low, and we're going to use a jump rope. I know, we're going to use a jump rope to explain what this wake low is.
So basically what happens is kind of like if you were just to snap one end of this, and you'll see it go up and down. It's kind of like a trough pattern, like up a trough and ridge pattern.
Up and down, up and down.
It's kind of an up and down. It's really easy to see that. That's kind of what a wake low is.
Well, this is what prompted the wake low. And to talk more about that, we want to bring in our severe weather expert, Dr. Greg Forbes. And Dr. Forbes, you get in a little more detail while we just demonstrate for our viewers what's going on.
Yeah, the wake low was a low pressure area in behind the patch of rain that came through the area, and it was triggered by one of these waves like they're depicting there. These wave motions are running in a stable air of the atmosphere, warm air over cooler air, and that can have some of these big upward and downward oscillations like they're making with a jump rope. So let's take a look here. This will be that stable air in the atmosphere. It's warmer above, cooler below, and the winds within that layer were from the southeast all to begin with, but they were staying above the ground. But then along came that patch of showers, and it disturbed that. It's like they're pulling up the jump rope, and any place you get an upward motion, you also get a downward motion in these wave motions, and it was that downward area where low pressure was created as the air sank and warmed, and that downward motion also brought those winds aloft right down to the ground, accelerating into that wake low. It was called a wake because it's in behind. We'll take a look, in fact, on the other display and show you graphically in a west to east depiction just where, let's go to Titan there, just where this occurred. All of this was a stable air. It was east of a warm front, so we had some cool air down at low levels with warm air over top of that. The thunderstorms and showers were able to roll in that warmer air aloft. And they came in, and as they came in, they elevated the stable air a little bit, and then in behind, or in their wake, that's how it gets the name wake low, the air sank and created that low pressure, and the strong winds then came in from the rain area back toward the northwest into that low pressure area. Now, typically, the damaging winds occur on the east side, or on the leading edge, the front side of rain showers coming in. So this was odd because it was on the back side, and it wasn't from thunderstorms. It was as the rain was dissipating. So this is a pretty unusual, pretty rare type of event.
And pretty hard to forecast as well, Dr. Forbes.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard to get the correct mix of ingredients that lets that up and down motion get strong enough that you can get the strong winds at the surface.
All right, Dr. Forbes, last hour in the show we had you do a little jump roping, and we actually got some responses on how good your jump roping
We'll spare
were.
you the pain this time.
Yeah,
Maybe
probably
not.
not very good reviews, I think.
No, they were good reviews. Mandy Nelson Yates commented and says, will this be televised? Yes, it was. I would love to see Forbes school you in double Dutch. How do you like that? That would be a classic, right?
It's probably going to be a YouTube event, I suppose.
Oh, we're gonna put it on YouTube for you.
Maybe we'll do it in the breaks, Dr. Forbes. We'll get you in here. And
How about one more time, Forbes, just for everyone who didn't get to see it last hour? Come on. Come on. He wants to do it
for posterity's sake.
Yeah, for everyone that missed it. We'll try to do two in a row since we only got one last time. Ready?
Right, here we go.
1, 2, 3. Hey! We almost tripped you.
That was my fault. No,
that was Mike's fault.
It was Swinger's
All right, one more time, just for fun here. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
3, 4. Wow, we can do this all night. We don't want to hurt anybody.
Yes, before we hear Dr. Forbes, we now want to talk about flooding because that's been a topic that we've been worried about as well. Right. Let's take you down into Florida and talk about the river flooding that we have had. And we have a Yourcast from Sarah Batten of O'Brien, Florida. And we're going to Google you in right to her house and show you that it's on the Suwannee River here in North Florida. Here's the before picture of her grandson.